Okay na, bro? Okay, good morning everyone. May I request everyone to stand up for our prayer. Miss Marcelena, can you lead the prayer, please?
Okay, for all the Catholics, that's the side of the cross. Lord, thank you for this wonderful morning. Hopefully, Lord God, happy us to morning for this na mapakanay nila ang pag-report nila. Lord God, bless us. Lord, thank you for this day, for this wonderful life, and may you always guide, help, love, and protect us no matter what. Thank you so much, and I will tell every minister of the Redeemer. Amen.
Amen. Okay, thank you, Miss Marcelena. Please sit down. Okay, so today we will be having our discussion over a test. But before with that, good morning everyone once again. Okay, can you read Miss Ulila?
My philosophy is not to be scared of anyone. If I play well, great. If I don't, I learn from the match and move on. By China Noel.
Okay, so what is the meaning of this? Anyone? Miss Ambuaya? Do you have an idea about the quotes of Sina Nemo?
So, my philosophy is not be scared of anyone. If I play well, great. If I don't, learn from the match and move on. So, it is good to, for me, the meaning of this is you should not be afraid to lose. You should be ready to what may come in your life. It may be win or lose. You should accept it and move on if there are things that are that we didn't expect come. So we should just move on and learn from the things that we've experienced.
Okay, thank you so much. So, Sina Nuwali Chad's quote that it means that in our lives we face the challenges, but what most important is, in the face of challenges, we don't have to give up. Instead, we have to move on. Because always remember that the challenge in our lives, it is only a part of humanity. Okay, so let's proceed. Okay, so before I will discuss our topic for this morning, let's have a play first. It's titled Guess Me. Okay. Okay, number one. Who wants to read an answer? Mr. Bumawan?
I have a head but no mouth, ears and nose. I have body but no arms and feet. And once you hold me, I have the power to lose your enemy. Guess me, Rocket.
Okay, so your answer is Rocket. Let's find out if your answer is correct. Okay, Rocket, very good. Next, number two. Miss Medes.
I made from plastic and fish feathers. I have feather but I can fly. I have drum but I'm not wing. Guess me, shuttlecock.
Okay, so your answer is Shuttlecock. Shuttlecock is correct. Okay, number three. Who wants to answer na three? Okay, Miss Española.
Touching me is considered the soul. I have more eyes but I can see. I standing alone in the middle of the way. I have no arms but it catches fast me. Guess me. Neck, cord.
Okay, so your answer is not correct. Let's find out if your answer is correct. Okay, correct. Thank you. Okay, based on our pre-activity, what is our topic for this morning? Okay, Miss Bogias.
Our topic for today, I guess it's all about badminton.
Okay, it's all about badminton. Okay, let's proceed. So our topic for today that we were going to discuss is all about introduction to game and to game badminton. Okay, next. Before knowing badminton, we should to know the history of badminton. Who wants to read and explain? Miss Bonita.
The game of badminton originated in Sham, China over 2,000 years ago. It was brought to England in 1870 and was played somewhat like tennis. After being played in Canada, badminton arrived in America and has been popular since 1929. Since 1992, badminton has been an Olympic sport with birds speeds reaching 100 km per hour.
Okay, so, thank you. It is very important that you should to know the origin of that specific game that we are playing. Let's say, for example, the badminton. The game badminton originated in Xi'an, China, over 2,000 years ago, in which it was brought in England in 1870 and was played somewhat like tennis. Okay, the game badminton is just like playing tennis, in which it is originated from Xi'an, China, over 2,000 years ago, and it was brought in England during 1870. And after being played in Canada, okay, the game badminton was first played in the Canada. After that, it was arrived in America and has been popular since 1929. And since 1992, the badminton has been Olympic sport which bird speed reaching 100 meters per hour. Okay, so after that, badminton was known to everyone, especially in this country that mentioned, especially in America. The game badminton was introduced or played in Olympic, in which in that first time, the game badminton had gained the bird speed which it reached the 100 meters per hour. Okay, next. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So this is the illustration or the nice way representations of badminton and how to play it. Okay, as you can see, there is the racket, the shuttlecock, and also the net cord.
Ang net nila sa naman.
Yes.
Ah, yeah.
Or that's all of tennis.
Yeah, this is the formation of net cord in a past na before the badminton was introduced. Okay, next. Okay, the origin of badminton. Who wants to read? Miss Modyo.
Origin of badminton. So from the 16th, battledore and shuttlecock was just a game involving two persons hitting a shuttlecock towards each other as many times as possible. Before it hit the ground, it used to be an uppercut game in Europe, including England.
Okay, so knowing the origin of badminton, from 16,000, battledore and shuttlecock was just a game involving two persons hitting a shuttlecock towards each other. Okay, so the game badminton is only composed of two players in which they are using the battledore or the shuttlecock as a common tool of this game, in which many times as possible before it hit the ground, and it used to be upper class game in Europe, including in England. Okay, so before it was introduced for Europe, England, it was first introduced in Europe during the 16,000s. Okay, next. So, based on its definition, that the game badminton was also played, or it also composed in two players, in which they are using the battledore and shuttlecocks as a tool in this game. Okay, so may I give the okay, but before mentioning to them to explain the next slides, do you understand?
Yes.
Do you have any questions?
None.
Okay.
Okay, so Jason already talked about the origin and the history of badminton. So let me introduce to you the badminton. So what is badminton? Okay, so can someone read the definition of badminton? Okay, Barit!
Badminton is a racket sport played using rackets to hit a shuttlecock across a net. Although it may be played with larger teams, the most common forms of the game are singles with one player per side and doubles with two players per side. Badminton is often played as a casual outdoor activity in a yard or on a beach. Formal games are played on a rectangular indoor court. Points are scored by striking the shuttlecock with the racket and landing it within the opposing side's half of the court.
Okay, thank you so much, Barit. So when we say badminton is a racket sport played using what?
Rackets.
on a beach. If we played but kapag casual lang yung casual, parang game lang yung ginagawa natin in Tagalog, if casual lang yung lalaro natin, is we can play in outdoor activities such as yard, in a beach, that we call outdoor activity. Kapag if casual, game na siya. And if we say formal games are played on a rectangular indoor board. So if casual game, we play it in a outdoor activity or outdoor place, such as what? Example? Yard. Yes. And in formal games, yes. So that is the difference between outdoor and casual and casual games and formal games. Then points are scored by striking the shuttlecock with a racket and landing it within the opposing side's half of the court. So before I end this discussion about badminton, let me introduce to you the shuttlecock and the racket. So between these two, which is the racket? This is the racket, and this is the shuttlecock. So this is the main tool in playing badminton. So that is badminton. Okay, now I will give the floor to Miss Undang to introduce the basic steps of badminton.
Okay. These are the badminton equipment list. So before that, again, good morning everyone. I am Junyi Undang, the third presenter for this morning. So I am going to discuss about badminton equipment list. So before that, anyone from the class knows about the badminton equipment? Yes, mga binta.
Racket.
One. Yes, racket. Another. Yes, Miss Unila. Shuttlecock. Another, Miss Madjo. Net cord. Yes, Miss Bogya. Shoes, yes. Shoes is considered as the badminton equipment list. So later on, each equipment list, we are going to discuss it one by one. So let's start with the racket. Badminton racket. Who can read? Yes, Miss Joy Lariosa.
Badminton racket. Modern badminton rackets are light in weight and don't weigh more than 100 grams. The frame of the racket can be made of common metals like steel or aluminum. Sometimes rackets are made of alloy, carbon fiber, ceramic, or boron. Its length does not exceed 880 millimeters and width does not exceed 230 millimeters.
Okay, thank you, Miss Lariosa. So, badminton racket. Modern badminton rackets are light in weight and don't weigh more than 100 grams. So, as I have searched it, so the badminton racket, where's the badminton racket? Yes, this one is not exceeding 100 grams. So, as I have searched it online, I have found out that it only weighted around 85 to 89 grams. So, anyone from the class knows the purpose on why does the rocket only weighted around 85 to 89 grams? So, what do you think is the purpose of having the weighted grams, or the weight of the rocket is only 85 to 89? Yes, Joanne.
So for me, I guess that the racket only weighs don't weigh more than 100 grams simply because it's easy to hit the shuttle.
Yes. So that's it. According to Miss around 85 to 89, it is because it's the good weight balance of the players to hit hard without compromising time or speed. So when the racket is heavy, so it compromises time in hitting the shuttlecock. So it might be fallen or the team will get loose. So it is needed that the racket is only weighted not exceeding 100 grams. The frame of the racket can be made of common metals like steel or aluminum. Sometimes rackets are made up of alloys, half carbon, fiber, ceramic, or boron. Its length does not exceed 680 millimeter and width does not exceed 230 millimeter. So the frame of the badminton. So this one is the frame of the badminton. The whole part of the badminton is the frame of the badminton. And the said chemical compositions are the one that the racket is made up of. The said chemical compositions stated there. So next slide. So as you can see, this is the poles, the badminton poles and the badminton equipment. The badminton equipments which are the racket, shuttlecock, the badminton poles, and the net. So shuttlecock is official name for the object that players must be hit. So what do you call again? Shuttlecock. Okay, it's shuttlecock. So next. So shuttlecock. Shuttlecock. Who can read? Yes, Miss Jamie.
Shuttlecock, 16 feathers fixed in a court base well in a thin leather sheet to make a shuttlecock. Interestingly, the best badminton shuttlecocks are made from feathers from the wing of the goose. The shuttle weighs between 4.74 to 5.50 grams.
Okay, thank you very much, Miss Jamie. Okay, so this one is the shuttlecock. So this shuttlecock is made up of feathers of a goose. So are you familiar with the goose?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So these feathers are how many? 16. Okay, it consists of 16 feathers. So what is the estimated weight of the shuttlecock again?
4.74 to 5.50 grams.
Okay, thank you so much. So that is about shuttlecock. So is that clear? Yes. Okay, thank you. Next. So badminton shoes. Okay, you can read. Maybe ma'am. Yes, Miss Esmeralda.
Badminton shoes, a good pair of badminton shoes provide good grip, cushioning, and some flexibility at the forefoot. Badminton shoes, badminton accessories becommonly used, badminton accessories are free, badminton clothes, socks, razor band, and headband.
Okay. Thank you very much, Miss Espanola. So this is a badminton shoes. It is a good pair of badminton shoes. Provide good grip, cushioning, and some flexibility at the foot. So a badminton player should wear a good pair of shoes, badminton shoes. And that good pair of badminton shoes must have what do you call it? It must be flexible. For that, the player could easily move his or her feet. So did you understand?
Yes.
Oh, these badminton accessories will be discussed later on by my co-reporter. So next slide, please. Okay, let's proceed with the grip. So who can read the grip? Yes, Miss Sumawan.
A grip made of cloth or synthetic fiber absorbs sweat and provides you a drier feel. Badminton clothes, comfortable t-shirts and shorts that don't hinder your movement are ideal to play badminton. A cotton round neck or a collared t-shirt with a pair of light shorts are usually preferred.
Okay, thank you very much, Miss Kumawan. So grip. A grip is made up of cloth or synthetic fiber absorbs sweat and provides you a drier feel. So did you know about the grip? Are you familiar with the grip?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, laki.
No, it's not. Grip. Okay. This one is a badminton grip. Yes. Yes, it is. The one being rolled in the holder or handle of the badminton. So the purpose of quiet. So that is the badminton grip. So the purpose of having this badminton grip is that in order for the player to keep dry or feel better in holding the badminton handle. So for that, the player could play better. That is the badminton grip. So for the badminton clothes will be discussed by my co-reporter. So that's all. Thank you for your cooperation.
So I am the next reporter of our topic, which is the badminton. So today, let's do a short recap about what my co-reporter tackled about the badminton. What are the other equipment of badminton in hand? Oh, okay. Ikaw, Jane Barrett, kindly give some example of the equipments. Thank you. Okay. Miss Niljane Salarda Pudias, thank you. What are the other equipment of the badminton? What are the equipment of the badminton? Okay, thank you. Miss Wajong. Rocket, okay. Ikaw, Miss Pretty. Mas Miss helping you and Miss John Mabuang.
Okay, so aside from shuttlecock, racket, and grip, another one is the badminton.
Badminton's clothes, okay. For my reports, I am going to tackle about the different accessories of badminton. So, please, next slide. Badminton clothes. Who among you knows the use of badminton clothes? Miss Erling May Ulila, kindly explain what is the use of badminton clothes and why it is important in the badminton.
The proper uniform for the game badminton for you to move freely and comfortably.
Okay, badminton clothes is used for you to move freely according to your will. Para in Bisaya pa, dili iwa mulihok. So what is badminton clothes again, Miss Javelin?
Yes, badminton clothes is it's good for a badminton player to wear badminton clothes so that they can move freely and comfortable.
Thank you, Miss Javelin. So again, badminton clothes is used for you to move freely. So next slide. So socks, wristband, and headband. So when we talk about socks, what is socks? Mr. Miras, what is socks?
Socks. Wear a pair of thick cotton socks as they help to absorb sweat. They also prevent your feet from slipping inside your shoes. Avoid wearing nylon socks that don't absorb sweat.
Kindly explain what have you read?
So, as what I have understand based on the definition of socks. So, socks kuhan sa kapag suot tayo ng socks, different siya sa another socks. Which, ang socks na ginagamit natin sa badminton is it's absorbed sweat. So example, kapag basa yung paa natin, ay na-absorb niya yung basa para maging yung ay yes, mamala.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Miras. So the use of sock is to avoid the sleeping in the shoes para maka-absorb sa mga sweat para dili siya wet yung feet. So again, ang ikaduha is ang wristband. So thank you for volunteering, Mr. Zandi. What is the meaning of wristband? Thank you for your cooperation, guys.
Wristband. If you're first fire at land, you may consider getting a wristband that prevents your sweat from flowing to your racket handle. In order to prevent your sweat, or kung bulit kasi mo racket, kung mag-sweat ka kasi nag-flow. So, kailangan ka magamit ng wristband para i-absorb yung sweat para hindi kayo pag-sakit kayo malupad.
Thank you, Mr. Zandi. So that was the most kanang vivid explanation about the wristband para dili siya slide mo kamot pag maglula kag badminton. So Miss Makabinta, what have Zandi said about the wristband? Makabinta, what have Zandi said about the meaning of wristband?
So, it prevents your sweat from flowing to your racket handle. So, katong para di siya madalo bitaw.
Thank you very much, Miss Makabinta. Again, we were going to talk about the headband. Miss Erlyn May Ulila.
Headband. Wear a headband if you wear spectacles. It prevents your lenses from getting wet and also stops the sweat and hair from getting into your eyes while playing. So the headband is to prevent your sweat. If you wear your lenses or lenses to prevent getting wet or para dili mag-blur yung mga pananaw sa sweat.
Okay, thank you. So headband is for you to see clear, or if your hair is kanang sakto kaayo, kanang makamove ka freely without any sagabal. So again, Miss Beverly Joy, what is headband?
Headband is to prevent your eyes from the sweat that going from your hair.
Thank you very much. So headband, according, ma-avoid siya, stop siya sa sweat and makakita ka vividly. So next slide. So these were the example of socks, headband, and wristband. Unsa gani ni siya, guys?
Socks.
Isa.
Wristband.
Okay.
Headband.
Okay, very good. Naminaw soon. So next slide. So the basic steps of badminton. Use a forehand grip badminton. So the forehand grip. So if you get the right grip, so follow ka sa diagrams na na-atire. So ang angle 1 is kani, tapos ang angle 2 is, so kinsay gusto mo?
Ako!
Demo. Thank you for demonstrating, Mr. Lakyo.
Good job. What do you want to do?
Explain the angle 1, 2, and 3. I'll demonstrate better.
Okay, so for the better posture, the best posture, best posture. When the first angle is this up. Is here this. Yan bitaw. Tama na.
Yes.
Mura siya pag-B bitaw. Sa player niya. Pag-B siya, tapos
Everyone.
sa angle 1 niya.
Quiet.
Ani. Angle 1. Tapos ang angle 2.
Ay, grabe.
Ano? Gabi ka ng gabi. Na, depende na sa mong kaputan.
Gabi ang magawin sa
O, anak. Una, ang una anak. Tapos anak.
Quiet!
Excuse me, quiet sa guys, paminasan mo.
And then, i-explain mo na yun.
Kayo ba na?
Okay, that is for the format grade. For the angle 1 and angle 2 and angle 3.
Thank you. So the grip of your racket should be comfortably but not too tight. So, dapat siya comfortably mong pagunit sa racket but not siya too tight for you then you can move the hand of the racket. So, and the number 4 is don't fret too much. Don't get focused about holding your badminton because you can easily move freely if you want to, as long as you serve correctly the shuttlecock. So the second step is get a good shuttle grip. So badminton forehead, serve shuttle grip. Your thumbs in the finger. So pag ulitin mo sa shuttlecock, the index finger must be high than the other three of your hand. So the racket must be in your shoulder. So who wants to demonstrate in serving badminton? Mr. Lakyo, kindly demonstrate in serving the shuttlecock. In serving badminton.
Ang tuloy ulitan.
Okay, kita na magawin na. Your...
Paminaw mo guys.
Ang bali posture, kailangan natin na ang lubot ipagawas. Grabe naman, nakabot na nyo ako. Gunit, o gatong hanggang, di ba, how sa magunit sa kwan?
Okay.
So, ana. Fight.
Okay, thank you very much, Larjo. Okay, example daw. Thank you for the
Ano siya? Masak siya.
Side.
So, accordingly, it was, tingnan siya ang magunit sa proper handle sa shuttlecock para dali mo siya ma-serve. Okay, Miss Gwendoline! Do you have...
Everyone, sabi na kayo.
Guys, paminasan mo. Wait, alam mo na.
Okay, Miss Boya.
Hey, following is Maya.
So, ana siya pag-hold. Tapos patisan. We will try.
Okay, take two.
So, ana siya. Tapos, ana.
Okay.
Naglatas yung lahat na rin.
Ako magagawa sa organize. Anak, dapat ano siya. Grabe.
Ay, naku.
Thank you. Yes, let's move on. So any questions?
None.
Ay, pagkutanga?
None.
Nakakabay na sa plan? So, marathon. Report, guys. Thank you.
Okay, again, good morning. Good morning. Settle yourself, please. Now, my part is to continue the basic steps in playing badminton. Number 3, the badminton forehand serve. Who wants to read? Ready. I want Mr. Miraz.
The badminton forehand serve is really position. The badminton forehand serve is typically executed in a single game. Thus, you should practice by standing in the position on the court as shown above at about 2 meters away from the net. Before you execute the forehand serve, stand with the racket leg behind, racket and shuttle bearing hands in position as shown.
Okay, can you give a short explanation about what was Mr. Miraz read a while ago, Mr. Lakyo?
Di illustrate pa rin. Illustrate pa rin.
Okay. So, sige na. Dili lang ako siguro. Dito kong matubang. So, the position forehand serve is technically executed in a single game. Thus, you should practice by standing in the position in the court as shown above at about 2 meters away from the net. So, nakita nyo rin siyang figure dali. So, wala din ako pwede ko maginana ka magbuhat na serve. So, kailangan mag-standing position at gilingon dali. Kailangan siya standing in the position in the court as shown, naka-face kasi ito sa opponent. Diba? Kailangan na. So, paano to?
Okay, very good. Thank you, Mr. Lucky and Mr. Miraz. When we say the ready position, it is the position which we are getting ready in playing the badminton. In ready position, it depends to the player of either what positions he or she is comfortable for. Okay, so look, about 2 meters away from the net. So let us perceive that this is the net. This is the net. So you will measure from the net 2 meters away. Then there you will execute your ready position. So as shown in the picture, if the position is like this, right?
Ang shuttle ka.
Gala na ako. Gala ka. Pabalik mo na. Pabalik.
Bali, ano?
Hindi, wait lang. Balik.
Okay. So this is the ready position for serving the forehand serve. Understand?
Yes.
So natin. Okay, next. As for the low serve, it should sail just above the net, landing behind right behind the service line. Serve trajectory diagram. So this is the low serve. Look at this. This is the low serve. So this is the net. Then when you serve using the low serve, it is landing right behind the service line. So there. Understand? The low serve. You are serving right here. I know. You are serving right here. Then your shuttlecock will land right here. Okay. The flick serve is and the high serve or flick and flick serve. We will discuss that later. Next. Number 4. Okay, kindly read Miss Lariosa.
Stating badminton serve. The forehand serve has 8 variations and they are commonly used in singles. They are the high serve, the flick serve, the low serve. The target will depend on which side of the court you are standing at to execute the forehand serve. Your position when serving is to be denoted by the red cross. For the high and flick forehand serve, the target would be the blue rectangle at the back. As for the low forehand serve, the target would be anywhere within the yellow box.
Okay. Thank you very much, Ms. Lariosa. So the target, we will explain this right after this. The target will depend on which side of the court you are standing to execute the forehand serve. Your position when serving is denoted by the red cross. Look at this red cross. So when you serve the forehand serve, your serve is denoted right here. So you are right here, and for the
Blue rectangle.
Blue rectangle. And for the low forehand serve, your target would be anywhere within the
Yellow box.
yellow. Okay. Now, the high serve, the flick serve, and the low serve. Who wants to demonstrate the low serve? Yes, Nandre. Okay. Okay, very good, Nandre. That is the low serve. So low.
Low shot.
Yes. When we say low serve, it only landed or it only passes the net and landed right behind the net. Okay. Now the flick serve. Who wants to demonstrate the flick serve?
Sino ba naman?
Rila. The flick serve.
I'm starting with the
Tapon. Oo, tapos dito.
Dahil drop.
Ay, hindi kasi basta mga kuwan. Basta maserve lang, malat lang siya dito.
Proper way mo kunin sa squad.
Ay, ano? That is the flick serve. Okay, now, as you watch Miss Bugyas and Miss Urila demonstrate the law and the flick serve, what is the difference between the two, Miss Mangabinta?
So difference between the two is the low serve, low shot. You go low right after. While the sa flick serve, direct go kayo sa kwan.
Specific na
Sorry na ano, gusto kong tawagin sa target.
Thank you, Miss Makabinta. So the low serve, it only lands right behind the net. When you say the flick serve, it has the specific target or place where you have to land your shuttlecock. Now the high serve. Who wants to demonstrate the high serve? Miss Wachong.
One shot.
Ani na yun. Pag munod ang high serve, mas kusog siya sa low serve o flick serve, which is dito dyan sa luyo or sa hapit ka dyan mo. Mahapit na ma-out. Para kukurun dyan.
Sino? Di mo daw. Di mo daw.
Siya
Di mo daw.
Di ako kukunan ko. Ikaw po din. Balik. Sige. Talaga.
Ito na po.
Sige ko.
Mayroon si Andaw.
Kung daw na rin ka dito. Isa. Kailangan mong mabot ha? Sige. Sabi.
Okay. Thank you so much, Miss Wachong and Miss Buaya. When you say high serve, it exerts more force to track the shuttlecock with your racket, using your racket. Okay, did you understand the number 4?
Yes.
Okay, proceed. Number 5, the fire away. I want Mr. Lucky to read.
Okay, fire away number 5. The badminton forehand serve starts with a weight on the back foot and shifting towards the front foot during the process of serving. This is to generate momentum and a more consistent flow for better quality forehand serves. Mana? The wrist should be pulled back, arms swung in a pendulum motion. And finally, right before contacting the shuttle, there should be the flick of the wrist or forearm.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Lakio. What have you understand about what Mr. Lakio read a while ago, Miss More?
Fire away.
Yes, a short explanation.
Explain ako isang basa. Fire away na nabasa. Video ko. Wala pa.
Okay. When we say fire away, the badminton fork and serve starts with a wave on the back foot, shifting towards the front foot during the process of serving. This is to generate momentum. When we say momentum, the force, and a more consistent flow for better quality forehand serves. The wrist should be pulled back. When we say pulled back, the wrist arms swung in a pendulum motion, and finally, right before contacting the shuttle, there should be a flick on the wrist. When we say flick on the wrist, okay. When we say pendulum motion, from here, mana siya. Okay? Okay. For example, I'm very sorry because I am not really fan of badminton. I'm just reporting my part. Okay, when I say far away, your hand is in the back. Then the shuttlecock, this is the place of your shuttlecock. Right there, then your racket is in your back, then your right foot in the back. Then while making the process, your right foot will shift towards the front. Okay?
Yes.
Understand na?
Yes.
Okay. Did you understand the badminton game?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, to test your understanding, may I call on my one of my group mates, Miss Jennifer Tudel.
Okay, so before we officially end our discussion this morning, so let me test if you all understand the topic that we have tackled. Okay, so the game of badminton is originated in
China.
Somehow.
Okay, in
China.
And badminton is a racket sport played using what?
Rocket.
Okay, so give me the one equipment of badminton. Luan, can you please give me the main tool of badminton?
Okay, so the main tool of badminton is the shuttlecock, the racket, and the net.
Okay, thank you so much, Luan.
No shoes.
No,
Badminton clothes.
Okay, thank you so much. And last so this is the 16, it has 16 feathers fixed in a cork base envelope in a thin leather sheet made a what? This is what? Judy Ann. Okay, thank you so much, Judy Ann. Next. It is made of cloth or synthetic fiber, absorbs sweat and provides you a drier feel. So what is this? Okay, Lakyo.
It's grip.
Okay, thank you so much, Lakyo. Okay, so thank you so much for your participation and thank you for listening, and I hope na meron kayong natutunan sa aming pagtatalakay. Okay, so that will be all.
Okay, we have here our badminton code. Badminton is like a ballet dancing. It requires a lot of control, strength, mind play, and measured movement. When we say ballet dancing, diba? It has something to do with the art of the foot.
Yes.
Okay. When we dance the ballet dancing activity, we have to control, balance. We have to put strength, and we have to measure our movement. Same as in badminton. In badminton, we have to play balance. We have to observe control of our movements. We have to exert effort and strength or force to gain your goal. Mind play. When you don't have the mind play, then you don't have the technique. And the strategy is how to win, how to gain a score, and measured movement. Then when you have not measured your movement, then you cannot gain your score. So in badminton overall, you have to control, you have to exert strength, you have to measure your movement, and you have to balance all your skills that involves in playing badminton. For now, as we continue, or as per the generalization of our topic, may I call on Mr. Jason Satek.
Okay, so as a form of generalizations about the game badminton, since we are talking about badminton, it was originated from China, in which from 2,000 years ago. Then when we say badminton, this is an indoor game, maybe, but the game badminton is usually played indoor, an indoor setting, in which the common equipment of badminton are the shuttlecock, the racket, and also the network, in which the shuttlecock are made of a kutan, which is the plastic and the feather. It contains how many kinds of feather? 16 feather. Then also the shuttlecock, the racket is made from maybe metal alloy, and it has a estimated weight so that it can be useful, comfortable for playing badminton. And also, we have the basic steps of a game badminton, in which these are the basic steps that we are that we use in playing badminton. And as a generalizations, in a badminton we have to be self-minded, in which we have to think positively. Even we are failed or we win, just move on. And that's all. And hopefully you understand. And okay, yes. And
Kapag means na nakakasya,
Ikat na lang ako.
competition, parang